Fretz Recreation Center on a Saturday afternoon in Dallas, Texas, as we gear up for Dallas Heat basketball taking on the MBL All-Stars all the way from Chicago, Illinois, as we get ready for Christmas. The Christmas holiday just a couple of weeks away. Dallas Heat will control. Move left to right on your viewing screen, and they'll knock down a triple from that left corner to start this one out. Actually, toes on the line. Actually, it is a three. They were awarded a three. So 3-0 Dallas Heat to begin here. MBL with their first shot of the afternoon. A little foul line jump shot in and out. No good. Rebound Heat. We go the other direction. Again, moving left to right. Caldwell with the basketball just in front of us here and to the right of the jump circle and beyond the timeline. Now Smith cutting to the basket. He'll stop. He'll turn and fire over that right shoulder. Left it a little bit short. And MBL with a rebound. They'll go the other direction, trailing 3-0 here. A drive all the way up and in with a left-hand floater. No good. Offensive rebound on the opposite side. His putback attempt, no good. And the Heat with the rebound. It's stolen away. 3-on-2. Dumped off underneath, and there's a nice pass underneath across the lane. And number 30 with the basket. And MBL on the board for the first time this afternoon. 3-2 our score, 10.5 minutes left to go here in the opening quarter. Montoya with the basketball, right to left around the arc. Lost it, got it back. Has to pick up his dribble. That should be a double dribble. No call. Nonetheless, Heat in possession. A drive by Caldwell, loses the basketball, and it's taken away by MBL. The other direction they go. A drive and a kick. Pump fake and a dribble drive. Right to left through the paint. Left it for a teammate, but there's a foul underneath. $9:50 left to go here in the opening quarter. 3-2 is our score. Dallas Heat on top.
I'm just glad somebody is. I didn't know who was good. He was looking at somebody.
9.5 minutes left to go in the opening quarter. A drive all the way up and in with a left hand, the hoop, and the arm. And our first three-point play opportunity of the afternoon as MBL gets it to go. And they've scored 4 straight points, trying to make it 5 with one shot upcoming here at the charity stripe. Foul shot is good, and 5 straight scored here by MBL. And they're on top here, 5-3, under 9 minutes to go for the opening quarter. Montoya across the timeline, escapes, gets all the way to the cup with a little right-handed finish. A nice drive by Montoya, and even better finish, and it's 5 apiece, 8:40 left to go in the opening quarter. MBL with a basketball. A right wing three is left short, no good. Caldwell with the rebound for the Dallas Heat. He'll push it up ahead. A little skip pass is fumbled away, but gathered in on the right side of the floor. They'll go to Smith on the right wing, back to Montoya. Up top, little head fake, gets a screen to his right. He'll fire a three from that right wing, a little bit short. And the rebound belongs to MBL. Shooting to the basket at our broadcast left with 8:10 left to go in the opening quarter. All squared, 5 apiece. A rainbow three from the left wing is buried. And MBL back in front here, 8-5, 8 minutes to go. Into the front court with the basketball. And Dallas Heat will turn it over. Eight to 5 is our score with 7.5 minutes left to go in the opening quarter. MBL with the lead and the basketball. There's a three from the left wing, and it's left short. Rebound on the offside by Caldwell. He'll bring it into the front court for the Dallas Heat. Trailing by 3 here, 8-5, 7:20 left to play for the first. Caldwell swings it across for a left wing three, and that one in and out, no good. And the rebound is gathered in. An offensive rebound by Smith. He'll get it over on the left side of the floor. There's a three from the corner, and that one's a little bit short, no good. An offensive rebound attempt by Smith off his fingertips, and MBL controls and goes the other direction. Into the front court they go, 10 off the 32. He'll fire a three from the left wing, and that one's no good. Rebound, had it knocked away. Still loose on the floor. And it belongs to the Dallas Heat. Caldwell gets around his man, goes all the way up and in with a right-hand floater off the glass and good. The hoop and the harm, and an opportunity at the old-fashioned three-point play here for Caldwell. He can tie the game here. 6.5 minutes left to play here in this opening quarter. Again, MBL all the way from Chicago for this game here. Foul shot is good. It's 8-8 with 6 minutes left to go. Pass up ahead is stolen away. Barnes to Montoya. Back to Barnes. A little right-handed floater right of the lane is good. 5 straight scored by the Heat, and they go back in front here by a bucket, 10-8. MBL with the basketball into the front court they go. Screen to his right, 32 drives, has it knocked away, and it goes out of bounds. It'll stay with MBL. A couple of substitutions, number 20 and number 22 check in for MBL. And number 12 checks in for the Dallas Heat. We got a whistle on the inbounds pass and an offensive foul on Caldwell. 2-5 or 2? Smith with the foul for the Dallas Heat. There's a three from the left corner on the inbounds pass. Offensive rebound. Put back no good. And a tip dunk followed by number 32. And MBL gets the bucket. And his score is 10-10. There's a steal now. MBL with the basketball. After tying it up, 32 just got the bucket. Will take it into the body of Montoya. Gets all the way to the cup. Throws it up towards the rim. No good, but he's fouled, and he'll go to the line for a pair. Running clock every quarter except the second and the fourth. We'll have clock stoppage under 2 minutes of the second and the fourth periods. Ten to 10 is our score. Foul shot rattles home. And the second foul shot is left short. Offensive rebound is taken away. Into the hands of Caldwell. He'll bring it into the front court. Gets a screen to his right. He'll drive all the way to the cup with a right hand. Tried to reverse. Went right to left through the paint. And a little wild shot was too strong off the glass. MBL in the front court. Pass across is stolen away. Montoya 2-on-1 the other way. He'll go all the way up and in and has it rejected. Thrown out of there, but it ends up in the hands of the Heat. Back to Montoya. He'll spot up and fire a three from the corner. No good. And a long rebound into the hands of MBL. They'll push it the other direction. No numbers. 2-on-2. 30 into the body of Montoya. Spins back to his right. Goes up and in with the left hand. The finish and the foul. What a beautiful move right there by 30. He looks a little bit out of control sometimes with the basketball, but is able to skip through the defenders that time and finish with the left hand. 13 to 10 is our score. MBL on top here with 2:40 left to go in the opening quarter. Left-handed foul shot rattles home. And it's 14 to 10. MBL with their biggest lead of the ballgame. 2.5 minutes to play for the opening quarter. Caldwell over to Cameron Barnes on the left side of the floor. He'll fire a long three from that left wing. No good. Too strong. Rebound MBL had it knocked away from behind, but it goes out of bounds and it'll stay with the MBL All-Stars. Into the front court with the basketball comes MBL, 14-10. They're on top here by 4. A step back three from the right wing and missed everything. Into the hands of Cameron Barnes. Up ahead he goes with it. He'll get it right back on the left side. Drives in with a right-hand floater, and it's back rim, no good. Number 30 with the rebound for MBL. They'll push it up ahead. 2-on-2 the other direction, but the Heat able to double back, and there's Cameron Barnes with a steal. Heat basketball, trailing 14-10 into the front court. Barnes to his right, now backs it back out. Gets a screen to his right, finds Montoya on the right side of the floor. Had it knocked away, or tried to knock it away as the defender. Montoya drives to his right now, a kick over on the right elbow, and Smith knocks down the jump shot. First field goal in the last 2.5 minutes for the Dallas Heat, and they trail by a bucket, 14-12. 1:15 to play for the opening quarter, 14-12. MBL with the lead, and there's a jump shot that's knocked down, and it's number 24 for MBL at the right elbow. 60 seconds left for the opening quarter, 16-12. Good ball game here thus far. Montoya straight up top, he goes to Smith. One dribble to his right, now kicks it over to Caldwell. On the right wing, gets a screen to his left, drives to his left, goes all the way up and in with a right hand. He went to the left side of the rim, used the right hand to try and kind of float it up over the edge of that iron. Didn't get it to go, but he's fouled, and he'll go to the line for a pair. About 30 seconds left in this opening quarter, and 2 shots upcoming here for Caldwell. Caldwell's first shot rattles home. 16-13 is our score. 3-point advantage here for MBL. And that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter with one free foul shot coming here for Caldwell. 16-13, MBL with the lead right now. And Caldwell can get this thing to 2 points. And he does so. 16-14 at the end of one. Dallas Heat basketball. Right here on Players Revolution Sports ePlay. GetEPlay.com is where you go to find out more about the newest revolution in basketball. GetEPlay.com. Also check us out on Twitter at ePlay. Is it ePlay Basketball? What's the Twitter handle? ePlay app at ePlay app on Twitter. Come find out how you can be a part of the revolution. Players Revolution Sports, GetEPlay.com, or the ePlay app on Twitter at ePlay app. At the end of one quarter of play, MBL, the MBL All-Stars, all the way from Chicago, Illinois. Those of you familiar with Chicago, it's a kind of a breeding ground for basketball. A lot of really good basketball players have come from the city of Chicago, one of which I still have a lot of issues with. Dwayne Wade was given an opportunity in 2006 to kind of put his name into the record books as like the brand new star or whatever, the new Jordan. They needed a new face of basketball, sort of, kind of, right? So LeBron was still young, kind of making his way. And boy, there's a nice drive right to left through the paint. And number 34 for MBL with the finish and the foul. First bucket here in the second quarter. It's an 18-14 ball game. MBL on top. 11.5 minutes to play here in the first half. But Dwayne Wade shot more foul shots as an individual than the Dallas Mavericks did as a whole team back in the 2006 NBA Finals, and I still haven't forgotten. I'm still pretty bitter about it. And for that reason alone, I will never, ever like Dwayne Wade. Sorry, Dwayne. It's okay. He's not losing any sleep, I promise you, over the fact that I hate him. Don't hate him. I hate that he was allowed to, get to the foul line if he sneezed in his direction. 3-point play is good. After 34 knocks down the foul shot, it's a 19-14 ball game. 5-point advantage for MBL. That's their largest of the game. A drive and a kick, and a left corner three is buried. 19-17, Dallas Heat trails by a bucket. Into the front court, MBL with the basketball. Right wing three is left short. 19-17 is our score. Pass up ahead by Caldwell is broken up and stolen. Double team comes just as the 22 crosses the timeline. Over to 20 on the right side of the floor, kicks it over. A left wing three is no good, a little bit too strong in the rebound. Goes to the Dallas Heat. A drive and a kick, trying to find Cameron Barnes up ahead, and it's a bad pass, and it's out of bounds. 19-17 our score. MBL on top by a bucket with under 10 minutes to go here in this first half. Into the front court and a kick over in the corner. Cross court pass to number 12. His pass over the left wing is stolen away. And we got a traveling violation. So MBL gets some good fortune right there. And Dallas Heat doing him a favor, turning it right back over. A backcourt violation, though, on the inbounds pass, and the ball goes right back to the Dallas Heat. They'll get it up ahead, left side of the floor, and his pass up top stolen away. 4 straight turnovers combined here. A drive, the ball knocked away underneath. Offensive rebound attempt, no good, and a tip back up and in is good. And MBL up 21-17 here, up by 4. They've led by as many as 5. That's the largest lead either way. Both teams have led by 5 at one point in this game as Caldwell drives, and that is an offensive foul. Runs into the chest of 34, raises his right hand as if to say, yep, that's on me. I did it. And another turnover here. The Dallas Heat, we're struggling here offensively. (21-17) our score. MBL with the lead and the basketball. 4-point advantage. Teron Granville committing the foul. MBL right to left and a kick over in the left corner. No good. Shot a little bit short, back iron. But an offensive rebound. Now a drive and a left-handed finish by number 20. 6-point advantage now for MBL. The largest lead either way with under 8 minutes to go here in the first half. 23-17 MBL from Chicago on top of the Dallas Heat. Teron Granville with a basketball. Left-handed dribble, has to pick it up. On the right side of the floor to Smith, just inside the arc. Now finds Cameron Barnes on the right wing. Gets around his man with a head fake and a finger roll. A giant killer right there as it goes over the top of the defenders and calmly falls through the twine. 23-19, 4-point advantage. Once again here for MBL. Into the front court they go with the basketball. 30 Hathon on the right side of the floor now, looking for some help. He'll spot up and fire a 3 from the right side. That right wing 3 is left short. 2 Dallas Heat players emerge on it, and Cameron Barnes and number 6, and they'll fumble it out of bounds. 7 minutes to go here for the half. MBL with the basketball. They'll inbound. 34 has it. He'll back his man down, now turn and fire with that one-legged fadeaway a la Dirk Nowitzki. No good, though. And Granville with the basketball for the Dallas Heat. He'll bring it into the front court, gets a screen to his right, now has it at the top of the arc. Picked up by 30. He'll go the opposite direction now as he got a screen to his right that time, but he with a dribble drive to his left and lost the basketball. The turnover and the leak out, number 20. With the easy layup, 6-point advantage, equaling the largest lead of the game for the MBL All-Stars, 25-19. Smith with the handoff. A drive, a little Euro step into the paint. And a whistle. And that is a traveling violation. Looked good from here. Looked like the Euro step. Looks like a travel. Mainly because some of the players in the NBA that you see have made it popular, some of the most awkward-looking dudes of all time, like James Harden. 25-19, 5:40 to play here for the half. 6-point advantage for MBL, and there's... Is he going to get continuation? And the bucket will count, so... And he'll rattle home the foul shot. A 9-point lead here for MBL, 28-19 with 5 minutes to play for the half. Cameron Barnes has it. Off to Smith, now to Ron Granville, driving right to left around the arc, picked up here now. A couple of dribbles, has it knocked away, turns and brings it over to Salas. He'll get in the paint. And a little dribble drive, and right to left he goes and pulls up just inside the foul line and knocks it down. He rattles it home. That'll stop the bleeding. It's 28-21, back to a 7-point advantage here for MBL. They have the basketball here with 4.5 to play in the first half. A driving baseline and a turnover. Tried to pass it cross court in that left corner and ran it along that baseline and turns it over. The Heat trying to make a little run here before halftime. (28-21), 7-point lead here for the MBL All-Stars. Salas with the basketball. He'll drive around his man. He'll go right to the cup. Had it blocked a little bit. It looked like 30 got a piece of it. That ball's knocked out of bounds off Smith, and it'll go to the MBL All-Stars, who are on top here by 7, 28-21. Drive and a kick. 30 thought about the three. He'll drive right to left through the paint, and he traveled. Came down with a jump stop, 1-2. Seven-point advantage here for MBL, 28-21. Dallas Heat with the basketball. It's Barnes. Right to left. A little out of control with the dribble that time and turns it over. A drive the other direction. 32 is fouled by Teron Granville. Actually, they're going to get number 8 for the foul underneath. Dallas Heat not sharp here. (29-21) after the first foul shot is good with 2.5 minutes left to go in this first half. 29-21, MBL on top. 2 for 2, 30-21, 9-point lead, equaling the largest for the All-Stars. Salas with the basketball here for the Dallas Heat. Over to Teron Granville on the right side of the floor. Gets around his man, right to left, throws it up with a left-hand floater. No good, left it well short. One and done that trip. MBL with a rebound. The other direction they go. Almost traveled, almost double dribbled, and they are going to get him for a double dribble, and that's the right call. So MBL allowing Dallas to kind of hang around in this basketball game when, in fact, Dallas is, well, they've been their own worst enemy here this afternoon. Cameron Barnes will fire a three from the right wing, and he's got it. He gets hot. He can fill it up in a hurry. 6-point advantage here for MBL, 30-24. 24 lost it, gathered, goes right to left, throws it up. Boy, he kind of lost it as he was going towards the basket. No good. Back rim, rebound Smith up the other direction. Boy, that's a beautiful steal right there by number 24. Just stuck his paw up in the air. Got it to 20, who pulls up from the right elbow, or the left elbow rather, and knocks down the jump shot. 32-24, 8-point advantage. Granville has it on the left side of the floor as we got about 70 seconds left to go in this first half. Thought about the dribble handoff. Granville drives, kicks it. Barnes in the right corner. Left it short. On a three in the rebound the opposite side. MBL has it. Up ahead they go. 20 thought about it. Drives around his man. Flings it over in that right corner. One dribble and a three, and that one back rim, no good. Too strong. Cameron Barnes with the rebound. Under a minute to play. Barnes into the front court. His team trailing by 8, 32-24. Cameron Barnes gives it up to Smith over on the left side of the floor. He'll drive to his right with one dribble. Hands it off to Barnes. He'll fire a three straight away. Back rim, no good. Rebound loose. 8 able to knock it away. Smith comes away with it. Into the left corner, firing a three, and that one rattles home. So the last 2 field goals for Dallas have been triples, and they've gotten back to within 5 here, 32-27, less than 20 seconds to play for the half. 32 has it for the MBL All-Stars. Just in front of, into the right of the jump circle with 5 seconds to play. He'll fire at the buzzer, and that one in and out, no good. And at the end of 24 minutes of basketball here at halftime at the Fretz Recreation Center in Dallas, Texas. It is the MBL All-Stars from Chicago, Illinois, 32, and the Dallas Heat, 27. Stay tuned, more basketball coming your way right here on ePlay. Get ePlay.com and Players Revolution Sports. Five-point advantage as we go to the second 24 minutes. Quarter number 3, 32-27. MBL with the 5-point advantage all the way from Chicago, Illinois. They'll be shooting to the basket at our broadcast right this half. Into the front court, 10 has it. Kicks it over in the left corner. A three for MBL. Left short. Cameron Barnes with the rebound. Jumping in front of number 14. And he'll get it off to Theron Granville. He'll drive right to the left at the top of the arc right now. Now moves to his left. Now pulls up after feeling a little bit of contact, and he'll fire. Little fade away, and there's a foul underneath. I believe a loose ball foul. If they're going to get number 10 will commit the foul on Theron Granville, who'll go to the line for a pair in the first points of this second half. Belong to Theron Granville and the Dallas Heat at the charity stripe, 32-28. MBL's led by as many as 9 points. That coming midway through that second quarter, and they had it a 9-point advantage twice. Granville, though, knocks down 2 foul shots, and it's back to a 3-point advantage for MBL, 32-29. 1 minute having been played here in this third quarter. There's a beautiful drive right there by number 24. Gets all the way to the cup and finishes with the left hand. 34-29. Granville with the basketball, fires a three from that right wing, in and out, no good. One and done that trip for the Dallas Heat. Defensive rebound, 24 drives. And he is fouled by Theron Granville. And it's going to be a foul on the floor. Granville trying to get the steal as 24 turned and spun into the lane. There's a traveling violation, it appears. 34 commits it. 34-29, Salas driving inside. Tried to jump into the body of the defender, get some contact, maybe a whistle. Doesn't get it. You go the other direction, 32's foul. That foul on the floor, and that's going to be on 15, Cameron Barnes. Well, it is going to be a shooting foul, 34-29. After he made the foul shot. Need an explanation on that one with 9 minutes to go here in the third. Now 32 fires a three from the right wing, left it short, long rebound to Salas. We got 3-on-2 the other direction, off to Barnes, right to left through the lane, and Barnes can't finish. Gets his own rebound twice, goes right back up and throws it in. Turn that right shoulder over and use the right hand to find enough space over the defender. 35-31, 4-point advantage here for MBL. Into the body of Cameron Barnes. His shot a little too strong. Offensive rebound on the offside, no good. Heat with the rebound. Granville leaks out the other direction and tries to reverse finish right to left and use the left hand a little bit too strong. Threw it over the rim, and Teron Granville is going to be hearing it from some of his teammates as he couldn't finish that one. I think he was too open. It sometimes happens. You get too open and you kind of so we did get an explanation. The bucket was made. All right, so they gave him continuation. That's an interesting call because it looked like he gathered again after the foul. So the foul should have been on the floor. 32 with the bucket. And they did give him continuation. He made the shot. So it was a three-point play, and the score is now 37-31 after we get that explanation. 8:17 to play for the third, 37-31. I wish you guys all a happy holidays, Merry Christmas, whatever you celebrate. It's a December afternoon here on Saturday afternoon at Fretz Recreation Center in Dallas, Texas, for some Dallas Heat basketball, taking on the MBL All-Stars all the way from Chicago. That ball's knocked away. Going over the top is Teron Granville. Left side of the floor now. Along that left block, turning and firing with that left hand, no good. 24 with the offensive rebound and the putback. 39-31. Cameron Barnes with it. His team trailing by 8. Runs into his own man who was trying to set a pick for him. Granville has it up top. Couple dribbles to his right, now gets with his left hand, gathers, escapes his defender, and throws it up towards the rim, left it short. Back the other direction for the MBL All-Stars. There's a three on the left side. It's knocked down at number 20. .11 advantage. It's the largest of the game for the MBL All-Stars, and now they'll get a turnover. A steal in the backcourt. 32 brings it across the timeline. Drives into the body of the defender, throws it up with the right hand, no good, but he's fouled, and he'll go to the line for a pair. And well, this is dangerous territory right now if you're the Dallas Heat. All the momentum right now belonging to the MBL All-Stars. 32 at the charity stripe. First foul shot is good. Lead up to 12 now. Second foul shot rattles out, no good. And ball knocked out of bounds along the baseline, and it's going to go, well, I believe that's Heat basketball. They're going to confer with each other. So it will be Heat basketball after they talk it out. Smith has it into the backcourt. Now Caldwell brings it across the timeline. Drives around his man. Gets away from it. He's fouled. We're going to get number 24 maybe. Got his hand. It will be on 20. So side out of bounds here on the entry pass. It'll be Cameron Barnes to throw it in. Number 12 returns for MBL. So does 22 and 34. Now 30's coming out. He's kind of been favoring that left ankle, left leg. the last couple of trips down the floor. 24 also comes out of the ball game. 12-point lead here for MBL. Dallas Heat have the basketball. It's Caldwell with it. Along the right side of the floor, swings it cross court. Cameron Barnes fires a three, left it a little bit short. And the rebound to MBL. 32 has it. Drive to his right, gets all the way up towards the cup. Jump stop, lost the basketball after he missed the shot. Got his own rebound, gathered it, and threw it away with a left hand. (43-31), 12-point lead for MBL. Caldwell with the basketball for the Dallas Heat. Gets all the way into the cup and lost the basketball. Had it knocked away. He was looking for a foul. Up ahead come MBL. 32, left it for 34, who throws it up and in with a left hand. Boy, that was a really awkward series right there. Caldwell drives, and he's going to go to the line for a pair. He went left to right. Largest lead of the game here, 45-31, 14-point advantage for MBL. Caldwell at the line for the Dallas Heat. His first shot is well short. Well, again, offensively today, the Dallas Heat just haven't gotten much going. Montoya checks back into the game as his first action since the first quarter. Caldwell brims off the second one. 0 for 2 that trip. With the basketball, MBL fires a three. It's number 20, a little bit too strong, 34. In amongst three black jerseys, gets the offensive rebound. Another offensive rebound here for MBL. Now 32 has it. He'll fire a three from the right wing. No good. Finally, Montoya comes away with it. Splits the defenders in the backcourt. Takes it all the way in. A little no-look pass with the right hand, and the shot is rejected out of bounds. Boy, MBL buckling down here defensively. They're going to get a foul. (45-31). Almost 2 minutes. Just about 2 minutes left to go. First foul shot, no good. That's 3 straight misses at the charity stripe for Dallas Heat. And the second one rattles home for Porter. 45-32. Into the front court goes MBL, 32 with the basketball. His cross-court pass is knocked away, but gathered in by number 20. He'll drive, and he's fouled as he was making his move left to right through the paint. 90 seconds left to go here in this third quarter. Boy, a strong move right there by 34. He gets the bucket with a left-hand finish. 15-point advantage here for MBL. This is their largest lead of the game. 32 has the ball knocked away from him in the backcourt. He's able to get it into the front court, and Gather goes through the defenders, throws it up wildly with the right hand. Missed everything. Throw up ahead to Montoya. He'll gather and throw it up with the right hand. No good, but a foul on 34.
I got 34 with the hit.
47-32, 15-point lead here for MBL. Montoya goes to the line for a pair. Montoya knocks down the first shot, 47-33. The Heat trying to fight their way back into this one. Second one left short. Rebound 34 on the offside for MBL. Gets it up ahead. 12 had it, lost it. Now gets it into the front court to his teammate, number 20. Drives around his man. Fires a little fadeaway from that baseline, that left baseline, and the iron very kind to him. Now a throw up ahead and a rejection. Porter chased down from behind by number 20, and he swats it out of here. 49-33, 16-point lead for MBL with 21 seconds left for the third. They'll throw it into Cameron Barnes. He'll find a cutter, number 12. Driving left baseline. He falls down hard. Well, he is still smarting down underneath. We got a technical foul on Teron Granville. Not sure what he did. I imagine he was checking on his teammate, perhaps. And the foul shot on the tech is no good. 49-33, 16-point advantage for MBL. This is the largest lead of the game, and that ball is stolen away. Well, Caldwell almost had it. Knocked it out of bounds, and they'll have to inbound in the backcourt. Number 12 throws it in, and it's intercepted by Cameron Barnes. He'll drive into the body of a defender and finish with a right hand. And that'll bring us to the end of the third quarter. 49-34. Our score after three, Dallas Heat trailing big by 15. Stay tuned. The conclusion of this one is around the corner right here on Players Revolution Sports, GiddyPlay.com. Production of Rev Media. Stay tuned.
It's 5 a quarter. It's 5 fouls a quarter. Go to bonus. 5 a quarter ball. 5 a quarter. NBA rules. Okay. All I ask is that you notify me. That's it. You told me 4-1. I got a lot of things I want to just let me know. All right. Cool.
49-35. It's a 14-point lead here for MBL as we go to the fourth quarter. Caldwell with the basketball driving, felt the contact, throws it up over his head backwards, and he's going to be called for a travel. Turnover to start the fourth. MBL into the front court. 30 has it, and he traveled. Oh, they're going to get a foul. 42 with the illegal screen, rather. There's going to be a foul. Montoya has it. Press defense in the backcourt. He'll get it up to Cameron Barnes, who gets it into the front court. He'll step back and fire a jump shot just inside the arc on the left wing. Offside rebound grab by Montoya. Leaves it for number 12. He'll throw it up off the glass on the right side. No good. And rebound. He steals it away for number 30. Just takes it right out of his hands. Finds Cameron Barnes, cross-court pass. Porter fires a three from the right wing, and he knocked it down. That's a big shot right there by Porter. Back to an 11-point advantage here for MBL, 49-38. Just under 11 minutes to go here in this ball game. And Caldwell knocks it away from 24. It's out of bounds. It'll stay with MBL. .30 has it for the All-Stars. Had it knocked away from behind. Barnes is able to gather. Throws it up ahead, but number 30 there, and he grabs it, and it's taken away by Caldwell behind the back pass. Leaves it for number 12. 49-40. With almost 10 minutes left to go in this ball game. Now MBL looking out of sorts their last two trips down the floor, and there's 42. Johnny on the spot right there with the offensive rebound and the easy bucket. 51-40, 10 minutes to play for the ball game. Barnes has it into the front court. Left to right around the arc, and offensive foul. (51-40), an 11-point lead here for MBL. In possession of the basketball, and there's a foul. It's going to be on number 12. It's 30. That is back to the basket, turned that right shoulder, and as he did, kind of caught a bit of a hook right there. He's going to go to the line for a pair. 16 points has been the largest advantage of the ball game either way. It's belonged to MBL. First foul shot by the lefty is back rim, no good. One more upcoming. Best he can do here is make this a 12-point advantage. .30 splits the foul shots. It's 52-40 with 8:45 left to play in a ball game. Caldwell has it for Dallas Heat into the front court, cross court to number 12. He'll drive around his man and throws it up towards the rim as he felt some contact. No good on the shot, but he'll go to the line for a pair. First foul shot is rattled home. (52-41). Second foul shot is good. 52-42. As the Heat trying to chip away at this basketball game, which kind of got away from them there in that third period. This was a 5-point advantage for MBL at an intermission. Boy, a late whistle there. And number 24 is going to go to the line for a pair, and the foul's going to be called on Montoya, number 30. Get a 10-point advantage here, 52-42 with about 7 minutes and 10 seconds left to go for the ball game. The first shot is rattled home. 53-42. MBL on top. And the second shot is good. The lead back to a dozen. Again, the Heat out of sorts pretty much all afternoon offensively, and give MBL credit. Really good defensive club, and there's a foul on Montoya's drive. It'll be on the floor, I believe. Well, they're going to give him the continuation and say the foul occurred. On Montoya's drive to the bucket, and the first foul shot rims out. Montoya knocks down the second one. It's 54-43. The Heat have been to within nine points earlier in this quarter. Now Porter knocks it away. It ends up in the hands of number 24. He'll drive and leave it for 30 across the lane. He gets his defender in the air with a head fake and finishes on the other side of the rim with a left hand. Now Montoya has it stolen away in the backcourt. Cross court, 30, fires a three with the left hand and no good. Rebound. Barnes had it, lost it. It'll go out of bounds and stay with the MBL All-Stars. 56-43. It's a 13-point advantage for MBL with 5:20 to play in the ball game. Inbound at number 20. Picked up by Montoya on the left side of the floor. Little escape dribble drive between the legs. Throws it up towards the rim. No good.
30.
Back rimmed it.
Black. 30 black. Push.
Montoya picks up the foul, and 20 goes to the line to shoot a pair. So again, here the Dallas Heat kind of teetering on that danger zone where this one's getting away from them. First foul shot is good. And the second one is good. 58-43, Montoya has it. Fires one at the right elbow. Back rim, in and out, got it back and lays it up and in with the right hand. 58-45, Baker's dozen, the advantage for MBL. The ball knocked out of bounds by the Dallas Heat. It's Barnes, off of Cameron Barnes. 4 minutes to play in the ball game. $58-45. Three and a half minutes to play for the ball game. Press defense. They get it up ahead. Number 12 has it. He'll go cross court. Number 20 drives. His finish with a right hand is too strong. Caught the backboard in the front iron, and Porter drives and has his shot rejected out of bounds. 13-point advantage here for MBL. Caldwell off to Montoya. Had his shot blocked. It's a jump ball. The 12 got him from behind and capped him. Two and a half minutes to play. 58-45. MBL with the lead. And the jump ball is controlled by Caldwell. He'll get it. He goes up left of the lane. He got it to go in a foul. Bucket good. So two shots upcoming, one for the technical and one for the foul. So you get the bonus right here. And he front rimmed it no good. That's the tech shot. We got another tech here upcoming. The 24 got his second tech and he's gone. Cameron Barnes knocks down the first tech shot, or the only tech shot. Well, so this is very confusing. We've got a lot of things happening at one time. Nonetheless, it's a 58-48 ball game. It's a 10-point lead here for MBL and a Foul shot upcoming here for Caldwell. And Caldwell knocks down a foul shot. It's a 9-point advantage here, 58-49. A timeout on the floor will take one with him. The conclusion just around the corner with 2 minutes left to go in his ball game from the Fretz Recreation Center in Dallas, Texas. It's the MBL All-Stars. All the way from Chicago, Illinois, on top of the Dallas Heat, 58-49 in this production of Players Revolution Sports Rev Media. Go to geteplay.com to find out how you can be a part of the revolution. Stay tuned. So out of the timeout, it'll be All-Stars basketball on top here, 58-49. 2 minutes left to go in a ball game. And again, every stoppage of play within the 2 minutes stops the clock. A near steal in the backcourt and now. Porter comes away with it. He'll kick it over to Montoya. He'll fire a three from the right wing, and he buried it. It's a 6-point game. Just like that. 58-42 or 58-52 and a turnover by the MBL All-Stars. They'll throw it up ahead and a little bit too tall.
Put 142 back up there, 142. Everything stops in 2 minutes. Everything stops in 2 minutes. Went out of bounds, went out of bounds.
Yeah, so the clock stops under the 2 minute mark.
Everything stops in 2 minutes.
So 58-52. 6-point advantage for MBL. Caldwell into the front court for the Dallas Heat. Drives around his man, leaves it underneath, and he turned it over. Not sure who he's leaving the basketball for, maybe Porter. Porter knocks it out of bounds, trying to defend number 32 on the inbounds pass. Knocks it out of bounds. It'll stay with MBL. Now nursing a 6-point advantage. Full court press. 32 has it. Into the front court. Lost it. Turnover. Montoya to his left. Pulls up. Hands it off to Smith. Jump stop in the lane. Now turns over that left shoulder and he got it to go. Turns over that right shoulder rather. Spinning back to his left. 4-point game. 58-54. A lot of time left. 75 seconds left to go in the game. MBL. A drive by number 20. He's fouled and he got it to go. That's a huge bucket right there. And a chance at a 3-point play. And a foul shot is no good. A steal and a drive. 22 couldn't get the finish. Had it knocked away underneath. Porter. And a timeout taken by Mason Brawley and the Dallas Heat. 60-54. But still a two-possession game here out of the timeout. It's 60-54. Dallas Heat trailing by 6, and a valiant comeback here is trail by as many as 15 points this quarter. Montoya drives all the way to the cup, had it knocked away, lost it as he was going towards the rim. And it's knocked out of bounds on the rebound by MBL. It'll stay with the Heat. Caldwell to inbound along the baseline underneath his basket. Looking for help, finds Smith cutting to the basket, lost it as he was going towards the rim, and he's fouled. He's going to get bailed out here by number 32. Smith's first foul shot is good. And the second foul shot is good. A 2-for-2 trip for Smith. It's back down to a 4-point advantage for MBL, 60-56 with 47.6 seconds left in the ball game.
Listen to me, bro. NBA rules, you advance to the 38-foot line. Collegiate rules, you go to half court. All right? Here you go.
60-56, inbound into the backcourt. 20 has it. Across the timeline, working on Caldwell. 42 seconds left in the ball game. Into the right corner. 30 has it now on the right wing. Over in the right corner, a three and a dagger, and it rims home. 63-56. It's a 7-point game with 30 seconds left in the ball game.
Take the ball out. Take the ball out. We set it to 37 seconds. 37. Every time you go first, bring the basket to us.
37 seconds left in the game. 63-56 after the three is rattled home by the MBL All-Stars. Cameron Barnes bodied in the backcourt. Loses it, but it's going to go back to the Heat. They're going to say out of bounds off MBL. He knocked it out of bounds. And a foul in the backcourt on the inbounds pass to Caldwell.
Ten white.
Caldwell's first foul shot is good. And the second foul shot is good. 63-58. Into the front court goes MBL. 10 kicks it to 32. A left wing three. Back rim, no good. A shot he didn't really need to take. Cameron Barnes is going to be fouled as he made his way across the timeline. And, well, now you got a chance here if you're the Heat to get this thing to a possession if you can knock down a couple of foul shots, as that's the 5th team foul in the quarter. Barnes knocks down the first one, 63-59, 4-point advantage. Second one no good, rebound underneath by 30 of MBL. The score will stay 63-59, a timeout with 16:8 left to go in this one. So MBL has led by as many as 15 points in this game and in this quarter, in fact. Dallas Heat, they've just never really got anything materialized this afternoon offensively. Battled back to within 3, and that's the closest they've been in this fourth quarter. It's a 4-point advantage right now, but time is not on the side of the Dallas Heat, trailing 63-59. Well, you gotta wonder, MBL has had a couple of opportunities here to sort of salt this thing away and force the Dallas Heat to turn this into a free throw shooting contest, but a couple of threes taken by 32 have really extended this basketball game probably further than what it should have been. There's some quick shots. Boy, there's a foul on number 20. They're going to get 20 with a push in the back on Cameron Barnes. So no time will go off the clock, and Cameron Barnes shoots 2 foul shots. So Barnes has a chance to get this thing to 2 without any time coming off the clock. He'll knock down the first one. 63-60, the second foul shot is good. 63-61, inbound in the backcourt. 30 has it. He's picked up and fouled by 25 with 14-4 left on the clock. And 30 is going to go to the line and make this. Now it's time for that free throw shooting contest we were talking about. So 30 at the charity stripe. His team on top by 2. First foul shot's good, 64-61. Second foul shot's good, timeout. (65-61). Four-point MBL lead. This didn't really look like a ball game about 10 minutes ago. MBL had all the momentum in this one. Again, enjoyed a 15-point advantage for a little while. have had a 15-point advantage in this game more than once. And then as this thing got to the 2-minute mark, Dallas Heat just sort of kind of turned a corner somehow. Montoya hit a 3 to get this thing down from 9 to 6. And it's been as close as 2 points. It's a 4-point lead now for MBL, but Dallas Heat with a basketball and a chance here to get this thing to 1 or cut it right in half with another bucket. Or who knows? How about a foul on a made 3 and a 4-point play opportunity? Caldwell loses it, gets it back on the opposite side of the basket. Loses it again, gets it right back underneath the basket, and he's fouled. 5.7 left to go in the ball game, and Caldwell's going to go to the line for a pair. Again, the best he can do is make this a 2-point game, and then you got to foul immediately if you're MBL. And Caldwell unable to knock down the foul shot. Best he can do now is either make this to make it a 3-point game or try and miss.
Violation 15 black, excuse me. 15 black. White ball.
It's a lane violation. MBL inbounds, and it's knocked out of bounds by Dallas Heat. No time came off the clock. And a foul taken on number 30. 3.3 seconds left, and now it's time to salt this one away if you're MBL. And they came all the way down here from Chicago, Illinois. They take on the Dallas Heat. Have been the better team most of the afternoon. And the Heat finally made their run here towards the end of the ball game, but again, a little bit too little, too late. Mason Brawley's team. Well, they played hard in spite of never really getting into a rhythm offensively today. And that kept them in the ball game. 66-61, 30 knocks down the first foul shot. And he rattles home the second. 67-61, 6-point lead, timeout on the floor, 3-3. 3.3 left to go in this ball game. (67-61) out of the timeout with 3.3 seconds left to go in this basketball game here at the Fretz Recreation Center in Dallas, Texas. December 9th basketball. 16 days away from the Christmas holiday. Dallas Heat to inbound. They get in the left corner. There's a 3, and that one missed everything. That'll do it. The MBL All-Stars come all the way from Chicago, Illinois to knock off the Dallas Heat 67-61. Stick around. Post-game activities around the corner. 67-61. MBL with the win. 67-61, the Midwest Basketball League All-Stars with the 6-point victory over the Dallas Heat, and we're visiting with Michael Wright. And first of all, I got to apologize. I was informed that you guys are from Chicago, but you're actually from Minnesota, and you guys came here to escape the snow, I assume.
Oh, yeah. We definitely need to get a little break from the snow. It's a little chilly here, but, you know, it's not just bad as Minnesota where you got the below temperatures with the wind chill, so hey.
No, we freak out. We had some snow here the other day, as a matter of fact, not just here, but like around Texas. We all freaked out. We don't deal well with this kind of stuff. But congratulations on a 6-point victory. You're the owner, operator, CEO of the Midwest Basketball League.
Yes, sir.
You got guys from all over the country?
Oh, yeah, we got guys come in, you know, from all over pretty much, you know, throughout the Midwest. You know, that we got 7 teams, 7-state operation. So Cedar Valley Court Kings, they won a championship 2 years in a row. Going into year 3, I think we're going to have, you know, it's going to be really interesting to see how things play out.
In terms of how many times have y'all been here to Dallas to play?
We had our championship game in Huntsville at the Johnson Coliseum this past season. In July we had the championship there at the Sam Houston State. So this is our 2nd trip down. I'm actually from the area.
So, you're from Dallas or
so
from?
I've actually been in Minnesota for like 4.5 years. So
Whereabouts in Minnesota? Whereabouts in Minnesota?
I'm in Apple Valley.
Okay.
So you probably know Tyus Jones. I'm in the same area where he's from the Timberwolves. All that area. That's where I stay at right now.
Yeah, I got family that lives in Owatonna, Minnesota. I have no idea where that is, but
I don't get around there.
Yeah, Owatonna. It's a fishing community, I think. Congratulations on the victory. First of all, talk about your team. Talk about the way you guys played. I thought defensively, boy, you guys really kind of kept Dallas out of sync all day, really, with the press defense and forcing them into quite a few turnovers this afternoon. Kind of talk about the way your team played.
I think Coach, you know, before the game, pre-game prep, you know, kind of told them, you know, this team like to shoot. Our main focus coming in, you know, that Coach had them set up is get them out the perimeter and limit second chance points. If we do those things, then we know we was going to come away with the victory. Toward the end, we kind of let them got away with a little bit. Had a few techs, you know, that kind of got them back into it to kind of kill our rhythm. But, you know, we were able to close this thing out.
Yeah, there were also some quick shots when they didn't really need to take some quick shots on a couple of possessions as well.
Yes, shot selection, you know, we definitely going to talk about that, was kind of horrible. You know, we got lucky here today because that Dallas Heat team came back roaring. But, you know, like I said, our guys kept the composure, you know, kind of got bottled up a little bit at the end. But, you know, we finished this thing out.
67-61 here at the Fretz Recreation Center in Dallas, Texas. Again, visiting with Michael Wright of the Midwest Basketball League. The MBL All-Stars come in and get a 6-point victory over the Dallas Heat. Michael, we appreciate your time. We appreciate you guys coming down here to Dallas and playing some basketball for us.
All right, thank you.
Y'all have a Merry Christmas.
All right, you as well. Have a Merry Christmas.
67-61, a 6-point win this afternoon from the Fretz Recreation Center by the Midwest Basketball League All-Stars. We're visiting with Ryan Montoya of the Dallas Heat. And, boy, they kept you guys sort of off balance offensively all afternoon. A combination of good defense and some unforced errors by your team. A lot of turnovers this afternoon, but you guys did kind of make a comeback there with right around 2 minutes in the game. But kind of talk about the way your team struggled offensively today.
And we just had a little bit of minor incidents between each other, you know what I'm saying? Something we got to work on as a group. Man, we only been playing with each other. This is probably our 3rd game together. We got a whole season. We'll be all right. We just got to fix it and work together, you know what I'm saying? We can't dwell on our mistakes. We gotta make better plays and just continue to make good plays. Bad plays are going to happen. It's basketball. We just can't dwell on them. We're a very good team. We just got to learn how to work together, how to get each other open shots, you know what I'm saying, and work together on defense. We're hurting defensively. We got to play some defense together.
You individually, obviously a shooter, a scorer, but you got taken out of your rhythm today from foul trouble.
Yeah.
Had to sit out early. Kind of talk about that and what that did to this team offensively, really throughout that midway first through the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, man, I just got in my frustration, started reaching, not using my feet, man. Just got to get in better shape. Got to get in better shape, I'm sorry. Man, it's just tough, man, you know. Driving 7 hours, coming back. I'm from New Mexico, so.
Oh, wow.
Then we got to drive all the way back. But, I mean, it's nothing to work out. This is my job. You know what I'm saying? So we got to come back harder the next time. We'll be all right as a group. We gotta focus in more. Focus in as a team. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have been reaching. Like I said, I should have just moved my feet. We gotta learn how to help each other a little bit more. My team got to learn how to work together while I'm out, man. They gotta look for each other, man. Everything's one-on-one.
So you're from New Mexico and
Yes,
you
sir.
travel all the way here to come play basketball today. So you going right back as soon as we're done?
Oh, yeah, I'll stay in Fort Worth with my friend. He lets me stay there, thanks to God, man. He got me a house. He got me a house out here, man. So he's looking out for me, man. I got to travel back and forth. I got to make it back tomorrow. My son has a basketball game as well.
Ryan Montoya, appreciate you stopping by, man, and wish you guys a Merry Christmas.
Yes, sir, man. Merry Christmas.
61, the Midwest Basketball League All-Stars with a 6-point win on a Saturday afternoon at the Fretz Recreation Center in Dallas, Texas. Jamie Horton here courtside with the star of today's game. 18 points, 10 rebounds, a double-double here for Raheem Tyner. Well, it was your defense that really helped your offense this afternoon. This is a Dallas Heat team that likes to push the basketball, try to get easy baskets, but you guys really kind of took them out of their rhythm today until late in this ball game where they kind of made a late run. But talk about the way you were able to make this team really kind of passive offensively and force them into a lot of mistakes.
Well, some of the guys from the hotel, we all got together before, probably before the game last night. We pressed it that we were going to play defense. We're up-tempo defense, contest a lot of shots, play a lot of pressure. So it ended up working in our favor because we got the stops when we needed it. I know they had a late push night run, making about 2 or 3 threes in a row in transition, but overall, I'm just happy with the win.
Where are you from originally? Now, I know you guys have guys that play for your team that are kind of all over. The team is from Minnesota.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
I'm originally from Minneapolis, Minnesota, but I grew up in Kansas City, Missouri for about 6 years where I played my youth basketball. So, I think we got guys from Indiana, Chicago, Minnesota. It's the Midwestern League, so we're kind of getting everybody from a lot of places. My original spot and my original team was the Cedar Valley Court Kings in Iowa, so I'm going to say I'm originally from Iowa coming out of here.
You don't hear a lot of guys from Iowa coming out to play basketball. You know what I'm saying? It's not really like one of those sort of states. I guess it's Field of Dreams probably has a lot to do with that, right? Being a baseball place.
Of course, yeah. There's not a lot of big basketball in Iowa. I mean, we got Iowa State and we got the Hawkeyes, but overall we try to mix the things up and try to get our talent out there.
I imagine because it's close to Indiana too, right? So it's that probably kind of overshadows a little bit in terms of basketball.
Yeah.
Talk about how many times have you made it down here to Dallas?
Well, I actually have family down here. I've been to a couple of family reunions, but I usually come within every 3 years. So this was when Mike from the Midwest called me up and said, yeah, we're trying to get some guys to play Dallas. I was looking forward to the trip. I was looking forward to the weather. Unfortunately, you guys having weather like it's the Midwest with the 37 degrees, but, I can't complain.
It feels a little better today, though, right?
Of course.
We have what it's called bipolar. Like, you have people with bipolar behavior. Our weather is bipolar here in Texas. Well, 18 points, 10 rebounds, the star of the game this afternoon. Fretz Recreation Center. It's Raheem Tyner of the Midwest Basketball League. We appreciate your time, man, and we enjoyed watching you play today.
Thank you.
Dominant at times, man.
Thank
really
you
kind of
so
dominant. You guys had size that Dallas Heat really didn't have. That's not something that they seem to possess, and I think it's almost by design. They like to play fast up and down the floor, and you guys did a really good job of really kind of turning the table, turning the tide on them today, and forcing them into only 61 points this afternoon. So
67 is really low for us. We usually like to get into the 100 range, but that's the thing with Dallas. You got to play defense, and that was pretty much a defensive game. And we made the shots when we needed it. Thank God, I made them 4 free throws at the end to put us up 6 points. So, I'm definitely fortunate with coming out here. I think we got one at 7 o'clock tonight.
67-61, Raheem Tyner, the star of the game. Midwest Basketball League with a 6-point victory over Dallas Heat. You've been watching it right here on production of Players Revolution Sports and Rev Media. I'm Jamie Horton. Until next time, stay tuned.
Thank you.